Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, and for you today we have the Frita Cubana. Basically, it's kind of a take on a burger. So to the mixing bowl, we're going to add 1 pound of ground beef, a half a pound of ground pork, 4 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, and the spice mix is this: 2 teaspoons of paprika, a teaspoon of cumin, a half a teaspoon of cayenne, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, of course, salt and pepper. So you just want to lock this in place and mix this around with the paddle attachment until everything is well combined. A couple of minutes. And then you want to make into, I think I did 1/3 pound or 6 ounce patties. I can't remember which, but about a 1/3 pound of a patty to 6 ounces, or more or less, depending on how big you like your burgers. Okay, and time to get some patties on the griddle. And if you can't see here, I'm going to salt and pepper again. Just salt and pepper. Don't need any of the other spice mixes. And again, don't worry too much about over-seasoning, because you're going to lose a bunch when you go to flip the burger. It's something like 50% or 60% of the seasoning falls off. So, yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much. So a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then, all right, let these things cook up. All right, time to give these things a flip. All right, through the magic of cooking show editing, these burgers are done. And it's time for the most important addition of them all: the cheese. All right, so first cheese is a nice Swiss, followed by a nice mild cheddar. Close the lid and let this melt up a little bit. And then when it's done melted, obviously put them on a plate, take them in the house, because we're just about ready for assembly. Okay, time for assembly. As you can see, got a nice toasted burger bun there. Always toast your buns. It's just a nice thing to do. Means you're not a fucking loser. And, of course, spread some mayonnaise on top of that. And then you want to add some mustard. And some chopped up iceberg lettuce. Finally, add the patty. That's why we actually do the lettuce on the bottom bun, because if you don't, even though it's toasted, it does provide a little protection. But what that lettuce does is basically prevent the bun from going soggy. And on top of the burger, we're going to add some sprouts. Some of those shoestring potatoes you find in that can there. You know what they are. You know where they are. Some of them. Top bun on. And that's it. The Frita Cubana. Done. Is it Frita, or is it Frita? Whatever it is. Frita Cubana. Done.